So we're going to start with the slides again. This time we're going to start with figure eights. We didn't do those last time. You're going to basically draw a figure eight with your hips. So if you can picture a figure eight on the ground, that's what we're doing. So you're going to start with your hips going to the right. So you're going at the angle, brushing all the way back. So you're brushing your hip against the wall now. Going back, over to the opposite side, and coming back around. So going to the corner, hitting the other corner, going diagonal, back around, diagonal, and back around. You want to keep yourself still as much as possible. If you keep a bend in your knees, it's a little bit easier. So you keep it slow like that. Make them smaller and speed them up a little bit. And then you can reverse it. So you can take your hip from the back to the front, to the diagonal, back, diagonal, front, to the back, coming back around. Bring your arms up and bring them back down. Now I'm doing the backward figure eight. We could add our hands in. Basically, our hands are just following the motion of our hips on these figure eights. Next thing is Mayas. Mayas, you bring your hip up and over and back down. So that's just half of the Maya. And you lift your heel up off the ground. So the other half is on the left. So you bring your hip up and over, down, and to center. Up, over, down, and center. One more time, up, over, down, center, coming back, one more time, up, down, over, and center. To smooth it out to both sides, we're going to bring it up and over, up and over. I don't know if you can see us, but so I'm at the center. I'm bringing it over to the side, back to the center. I'm coming up on the left, back down to center. Smoothing that out. And you could do it with your heels on the ground. It's a little harder and they're smaller. You can continue doing it with your heels up. It's easier. It's also a different look, but this is really pretty because it's big. And you could even just do one side. If you want to emphasize, you could put your hand on your head. What? For both sides. I call this a bombshell look. You kind of have your hair up. You look like a bombshell. And you bring it up and over, left and right. You can look at your hips. When you're dancing, you could say, yeah, look at my chips. Check out my hips. They're moving to the side. To the side. So this is a different hand movement. Once again, we're talking about how our hands develop a song for the audience. So you hear the drums, but this is the harmony that goes with the music. And don't forget to smile, because this is fun. This is why we're here, to have fun. To feel good. So let's rest. Let's rest our backs. Put our hands behind our back, right at the sacrum. Kind of pull back at our shoulder blades. Go ahead and release. Round out the back. Round out your neck, let your head drop. Come back to neutral. Do that one more time. Stretch it all out. Perfectly with your head forward. Go ahead and relax that all out, bending forward. Coming back. And don't forget to breathe. I forget to breathe sometimes. We do that when we're exercising and dancing. The next one we did the Maya down. There's also, in belly dance, there's a reverse to everything. Just like we do everything on our right, we do everything on our left. So this is the hip coming up. So it's over to the right, coming up, diagonal, bending the right knee, keeping the left knee bent, straight, and then switching over, we're bending our left knee, bringing our hip up, and back over. Switch, turning over, and doing this on your own. I'm gonna have to pull my shirt up. Sorry, this isn't pretty, guys. But at least you can see what I'm doing, right? Okay, I wasn't showing my belly. Here's my belly. I do have a belly. All the ladies are showing their hot bellies. I guess I should too. So you could put your arms like Marta. She has her arms in second position. You also have your arms in second position. You can bring it up. You can frame. You can keep at Lolita arms. All different options. Let's go ahead and rest.